guys, Maki here, and today I'm going to be going over the Beasts of Fury dungeon event. So in order to start it, all you have to do is click on the little light bulb and accept the quest of Dragon and Tiger. And then Sogong will pretty much teleport you to Mulung, where you will start your quests. Now, this dungeon thing is basically a battle between two factions, so the Red Tiger faction and the Gold Dragon faction, and you get to pick which one you want to be in, and depending on which one you pick, you get a different chair and a different medal. So, you know, maybe you want to check which chair you want, but yeah, so you get to pick for that. So once you're in Mulung, you're gonna have to talk to these two NPCs, which are kind of together, which is Sondal and Wukong. I don't know, it's like a monkey and like a little fox thing. And they're gonna ask you to pick a faction, and all you do is pick which one you want. I picked the Gold Dragon faction because I thought it looked cooler, so I decided to go with that. But you can pick whichever one you want, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, so depending also on which one you pick, the questline might be different. So I'm only doing the Gold Dragon one, and the Red Tiger one might be different, so I'm not so sure about that, but I don't think it differs that much. So yeah, so once you do pick your faction, then the NPC that you have not picked will disappear, and the NPC that stays there, so Wukong, which is representing the Gold Dragon faction, will give you a bunch of quests for you to do. So the first one he gave me was for me to run to a certain map, which was the Territory of Bears, or Territory of Wandering Bears, I don't remember now. But he gave me that quest, and you have to get there within a time limit. So if you guys are doing this quest, all you have to do is go left on Mulung, keep going left until you're able to go up. Once you can go up, then keep going left after that. And you're gonna get to the last map where you will see the NPC. Now you're able to talk to him again, and he will give you another quest. Now there's a lot of quests that he expects you to finish before you can actually enter the dojo area. So you do have to do these quests. The next quest he gave me was one to eliminate some monsters, so I had to eliminate 25 pandas, 15 black porkies, and 15 chipmunks. So yeah, and that's pretty easy because after that he asked me to go back to Mulung, and those monsters are actually on the way back to Mulung, so I don't have to really go far away from that. So I just head back to Mulung, and on the way there I kill monsters, and that's it. So it's a really easy thing to do, and you do have a lot of time, so don't worry about it, you know, you're gonna be able to make it. Also, this questline is pretty long. I was really not expecting this long of a questline because the update notes are very short for this dungeon, but the questline is actually pretty long, but it's simple. And you know, if you want a chair, if you want a medal and scrolls, they give you scrolls, soul enhancers, you know, it's worth doing. So once you've finished killing the monsters, you can use a return scroll. I used it here, but I was really close to the town anyways. So after that, he will give you another quest in which you have to prove your devotion again. And this one will be, as he says, a quest of perception. So he's gonna ask you a bunch of questions about the NPCs of Mulung, and you have to answer them. Now these questions, they're easy because there's only 4 options, and you can just keep guessing until you get it right, and you don't have to keep redoing the whole quiz. So you just guess and guess and guess and guess, and eventually you get it correct. That's what I kept doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you just keep doing that, and eventually you will get all the answers correct. So after that, as soon as I finish here, okay, so after he gives you that quest, he's gonna give you another one, which it requires you to basically sit still for 60 seconds. So all you do is you don't move your character for 60 seconds, and then after 60 seconds you talk to him, and it's done. That's like the easiest one. After that, he finally like lets you go into the Gold Dragon dojo. So it appears there, the Gold Dragon gate, and that's how you go inside a dojo. So all you have to do is go inside and complete the quest now inside, because guess what, he's teleported in there and he gives you even more quests. As always. Okay, so once you go in, there's gonna be this lovely cutscene which takes 1 billion years, and all it says is Beasts of Fury. It takes 1 billion years. I sped it up here, but it honestly takes so long. And that's it. And then you go up the stairs and you're gonna find Wukong again. So as soon as my character moves, there you go. Okay, so you're gonna go inside and then you're gonna talk to Wukong again because he loves giving you quests. He just loves it. So you gotta complete the quest of getting there first. And then, oh, I'm so slow clicking. Oh, and you do get the damage skin in this part. Now the damage skin does look different depending on what faction you choose. So if you're in the Gold Dragon faction, your damage skin will be different from the Red Tiger factions. At least that's what Nexon says, so I expect it to be like that. Anyway, so Wukong is going to give you another quest which requires you to talk to the other people in the faction. What you do is you go to the portal on the right side, and you go to the first map that's on there, and you talk to a Lang. So they're not gonna do anything, but you just have to like introduce yourself and all that to them, because that's very exciting. And then you leave and you go to the second map so that you can visit Yeoman. So you can visit Yeoman, and you guys are gonna get introduced as well, and he's a pretty cute snake for now, because later he's kind of annoying. And then you go back to Wukong and you are allowed to see basically the Gold Dragon, so the leader of the faction. So you're gonna go talk to the Gold Dragon because he's very cool, and then he's gonna give you more quests because why not give you more quests? So you're gonna go and talk to a Lang once again on the portal on the right side, and he's gonna give you a quest to collect like weeds from the floor. So all you have to do is hit these little plants that are on the floor and they will drop like weeds for you. And after you've collected 12, you just give them back to him and you've completed his first quest, so that's pretty easy. Make sure you have space in your inventory as well. But yeah, so do that. And then he's gonna give you another quest which is horrible, for me at least, because I detest jump quests. So he's gonna give you an enduring test, like he says. Enduring? I don't know. And basically it's 5 stages of jump quests and you have 60 seconds for each stage. And if you fail like on the 5th stage, you have to do everything again, so that's what I hate the most. It did take me a lot of tries, okay? I'm actually ashamed to say how many, so I won't say it, but it did take me a lot of tries, just so you guys know. And yeah, so after that, you are done with a Lang. Not done with everything, of course. So you're done with the Lang after that. Let me just show you guys the jump quest. I don't know why I added this extra clip in. And I fail. Okay. So, am I gonna make it? Okay, anyways. After you're done with that, you talk to a Lang and he will say, yay, okay, now go do another quest. So now you go to another one of the people in there, and Yeoman, for example, and you accept his quest. Now his quest is much easier. All you gotta do is go next to these arrows that are stuck on the wood and click them, and then you're gonna like receive them, and then you just give them back to Yeoman and he's all happy and you're all happy. But then he decides to give you something else because these NPCs really love giving you quests. Yay! Now this one I actually thought was kind of fun until I realized that I didn't have infinite bullets. You'll soon know what I'm talking about. So basically in this little mini game he does, you have to shoot these leaves, but you only have 25 bullets, and in the beginning I thought I had unlimited bullets, so I just clicked everywhere. So yeah, don't do that, okay? And it's not that hard, but just don't waste your bullets. Like actually just click on leaves, you know? Don't just randomly click around. Like click on leaves and you'll get it. They don't actually move that fast, you know? I'm just a bit slow, but after you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. And then you talk to Yeoman and you complete the quest and everyone's happy. Now you gotta go back to Wukong, the monkey guy, and he will ask you for firewood. So firewood's really important for the monkey. Okay, so the firewood is basically on the floor, so you just hit these little logs and they will drop firewood for you. I don't know if it's firewood. Yeah, it's firewood. So you gotta get 20 firewood. So just keep breaking the logs and then collect them and give them to Wukong, and you'll be done. After you do that, Mr. Wukong, sorry, he's gonna fight you. He's gonna fight you, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm just kidding, it's gonna be terrible because it's one of those fights where you can only deal a certain amount of damage to the boss. So you gotta stay there for a very long time and just use all the attacks you have that do the most hits, not the most damage. Anyways, so you get to go on a duel, go on a date with Wukong, the monkey guy. And yeah, it's not fun. It's actually, I don't know. It's really late. It's not that late, but it's kind of late for me. Okay, I gotta get up at 6 AM tomorrow, and I'm not feeling like it. Okay, so basically you kill him, hooray! And I don't know why he had like these 2 minions still there, and I couldn't kill them because they were his summons or something. So it took a while for them to leave me alone. So after you kill him, just leave the duel area. You don't have to like wait for something to happen. You can actually just leave. And then you talk to him again so you can complete the quest, get some more EXP and all that, and also of course be able to move on with this amazing quest line that Nexon has brought to us. Now you can go talk to the Gold Dragon since you've finished all the quests from the other people in the faction, and then the Gold Dragon will basically teach you something. Like, he's gonna try and teach you skills, but instead he's gonna kill you, detonate you, not let you win. So don't try to beat him here. Okay, I did try. Don't try. He's supposed to beat you. Okay, and you can just sit there and wait until all the time passes by, and then you get out and you talk to him again, and you're like, wow, thank you for defeating me. And he's like, oh, you're welcome. Welcome to the faction. And you're all hurt and stuff. Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just kidding, there's more. Okay, now you gotta go talk to Mr. Doe, Naran, and another person. So Mr. Doe's quest, and they're all in Mulung. So Mr. Doe's quest is basically go into the pot shop and stop the grizzly bear from destroying the world. So all you do is you talk to Mr. Doe, go into the pot shop, buy unagis for the grizzly bear, or whatever the other options are, and pure water and antidotes. So you buy or one of those 3 things, and you give it to the grizzly bear, and he'll be really happy. I don't know if pure water does work though. Someone told me that it just accepts unagi and antidotes. I don't know if that's true. So anyways, you do that, and that's his quest. And then you complete it, and you can move on to any other quests from the other 2 people that are there. Oh my god, why do I click so slow? I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing like a post commentary type of thing on top of this because it's too late and this is much easier. Okay, so Naran will give you a quest that requires you to walk into the pirate den. Now I suggest you just getting the little seagull thing and going to Herbtown because that's way quicker. And then you go to the map where crew and captains are. So this map over here, which I just showed you guys, and the maps next to those, so going to the right, have crew and captain, and you gotta do is kill 50 of each of them. Here there are no captains. Captains are the ones with blue hats. And after you're done killing 50 of each, you go back and you complete the quest, and then you gotta just do one more quest from what's her name? Panzwan. Now her quest is the easiest. All you gotta do, she asks you for like moonlight something, which is that huge flower that's at the training ground. So all you gotta do is go back to the training ground, which Along is in, go all the way to the corner, and you're gonna find a huge herb thing. Once you get there, just click it, and you're gonna basically receive a herb and I am lagging. And after you receive the herb, sorry about that, after you receive the herb, you just take it back to Penzwang, and everybody's gonna be happy. So after you give her the flower, yay, you're gonna have completed another one of the gold dragon's quests. Okay, so, and this, everything just kind of gets you more inside the faction or something, so that's good for you. So you go talk to the gold dragon so you can complete the quest because you helped all the people of Mulung. Well, not all the people, but anyways. And then they talk about a buffet and a feast that happens, and then they all have fun. Yay! And so it's the red tiger faction and the gold dragon faction, and they all have a nice dinner, I think. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I lied. That was not when they had the dinner. Nah, yeah, they're gonna have the dinner now. First we have to get food. Okay? So basically, we have to help them gather the food for the buffet. Buffet. I don't know, I want to say buffet because, okay, anyways, you gotta go to like the straw dummies, which are on the map right to Mulung. So if you're in Mulung, just go right and then right again. It's past the travel place, and you just gotta get like 10 of these dry straw bundles, which are pretty easy. They're not like rare drops or anything. And once you're done that, just give it back to the monkey, and then you will have the food time, the buffet banquet. He says banquet, I want to say buffet because I know that's not anything. I think it's because I watched Friends recently and Phoebe Buffet. Okay, whatever. Anyways, then someone gets poisoned. Oh, it's so sad. Well, okay, so then people get poisoned, and Mr. Doe here, you know, wants you to figure out everything, and everybody wants to figure out who poisoned who. So you get to basically fight people from the other faction now. So this is the actual real fighting that goes on, not fighting with like 100 damage all the time or fighting which you can't win. This is the actual fighting in the dojo that you get to do. So basically Yomin opens this like secret little cute portal over there, and you get to go in and fight. Now there's only like 3 bosses, so it's only the 3 other main characters of the other faction, and the last one for me would be the red tiger. If you are in the red tiger faction, you're gonna have the gold dragon, I assume. So yeah, so once you go in, you can start killing them, and there's only 3 bosses like I said. So yeah, the hardest one is the last one, so it is the red tiger for me, because it has hits that kill you right away, so you gotta watch out for that. And they actually explain it, so just when they're chatting and the chat is like a huge chat, then read it, because I don't know what the gold dragon attacks are, I just know what the red tiger attacks are. So for the red tiger, basically anytime that it looks like he's like gaining power, when he's like shining, for the red tiger you want to like duck, but basically you want to just run away. So you want to like run to the other side where he is or something like that, so that he can hit you. But they do explain it on the chat, so just read that and you'll have a better understanding of it. Okay, so this actually did take me a lot of time to kill because I didn't really read the chat a lot of times, so I didn't understand why he kept, you know, one hit killing me and stuff. But anyways, once you do kill him, then you discover something about the 2 little snakes, and the 2 snakes, they're one in each faction, which I find really weird. Or they're not, or they are. I don't know if they are. It really confused me. I didn't really understand this part of the story at all. Anyways, so what you have to do then is kill the snakes because of something, so you have to kill them. So they merge into this huge snake thing and you can kill them. Now they're not that hard to kill. I did not understand the attacks they were doing, and you do have potion delays, so I don't know. But yeah, basically what you do now is you're pretty much done with the quests for the gold dragon guy and for your faction. Now all you have to do is, hang on, I want them to finish talking. okay, now all you have to do, oh my god, okay, not this part, wait. Okay, sorry. Now all you have to do is actually defeat more monsters, and then after you defeat more monsters, you can earn your chair and your medal and your scrolls and all that. So you have to duel with other people or other NPCs. You can fight up to 10 times a day, and the quest requires you to kill 10 people, 10 monsters. So basically it'll take you like 5 days to complete this quest, I'm assuming. If you do kill 10 every day. So yeah, I already messed up. Today I only killed 9 because I died during one. So apparently that doesn't count if you revive inside one. I did not know that. Anyways, but yeah, it's really hard to die, but I always manage to do the impossible. So I did actually die in one of these because I tried to kill the red tiger and the gold dragon or whatever, like the hardest ones. So I did die. But anyways, you can do that. So you just have to complete it 5 times a day, and I suggest just doing the easiest ones because I thought if I defeated a hard guy that it would give me more points, but it didn't, so I was really sad about that. So yeah, once you do finish though killing all the 50 characters, you do get the chair, you do get the medal, and you do get a special potential scroll, a bonus potential scroll, a soul enhancer or soul enchanter. I don't remember how MapleStory calls it. Soul enchanter, I think it is. Medal of honor, you get 50 of those. You get spell traces, which are useless, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you all for watching. That's my video for today. I'm sorry it's so long. I'm sorry it's late. I hope you all have a great day and enjoy this event. Do it for the chair. Do it for the chair. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.